Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Afriwealth Connect. As usual, we are here to share our experiences and also share with our colleagues what we've learned as students. So, today's discussion is really going to be relatable and engaging. So, stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the show. But before that, let me introduce my guest speakers for today. I have Eric with me and also Ahmed. Today's discussion is about the opportunities that students have whilst they're on campus and also the opportunities that are outside for them, even though they are students. But by the time they are done with school, they will have to make use of these opportunities and also know their way around in the job market. So, welcome, guys.
Thank you very
How have
much.
you been?
It's been a stressful week as we are preparing for our quiz today. So it's been kind of stressful.
For me, like it's been like 3 days. I haven't eaten, so everything is
It
well.
seems like you are our Superman of this world.
Yeah, so everything is working. Everything is fine. Everything is right.
For me, the week wasn't that stressful, but since today is Sunday and we are going on to a new week, I'm hoping that next week will be a bit better than the previous week. So,
Alright.
guys, the topic for us today is about business opportunities that are awaiting for students. Eric, let me start with you. You've been a student entrepreneur and like you've been able to acquire quite a lot of knowledge and you've been able to make impact that is in your field. So as a student, what are some of the opportunities that are available while you're on campus?
Okay, so there is a lot of opportunities on campus. I can't count them because they are enormous, right? So I'll say a few of them. So the thing is, wherever you see a pain point, so maybe you see students complaining about a product, maybe you have seen a place that they sell a particular product, but it's a little bit higher price. You know where you get it for very cheaper price. That's an opportunity. You can see service too. Maybe you know how to do video editing. You know how to get people clear photos. You know how to even do something. So it's more like you can offer service, you can also sell products. So just look at, for me, I see that there's opportunity everywhere, both service and product. And I think students should be intentional about how their outlook and how they look. They have to be intentional about finding opportunities. And I think they will all get something to do on campus
Yeah.
before they complete school.
Sure. Ahmed, what about you? Do you have any insights to share?
Yes, it was particularly on the business aspect, but then I also want to touch on the other opportunities that are available for students. Yes, networking is really important. Yes, as you initially said, opportunities on campus and outside, even when they graduate. And one key opportunity on campus is you being able to network among people, especially by you attending events, yes, and programs so that you gain the exposure. All these are the opportunities that you can also partake in as a student.
Right. Let me take it from where you ended. At the last part of your submission, you made mention that students should go to programs so that they know the opportunities that are around. But you see, one thing that myself I've observed is that ever since I came to the University of Cape Coast, even when my course mates and the rest, they don't like attending programs at all. So it's like they've got the exposure that they need is not there. And so if they see you doing something, it's like, oh, for you are this, for you are that. But they don't know that some of these things that I've
the
got myself
opportunities.
involved into was as a result of the exposure that I had when I went for this program. So I think you have a point there.
And yes, just like Eric said, you need to be intentional.
Yeah.
It seems like for them, they are not intentional about the opportunity that they want to gain from. Yes, because when you are intentional about what you want to get, then that is where you begin to see the opportunities on campus.
Sure.
But then if you are not intentional, then I don't think you are going to be seeing all this, as you said, unlimited opportunities on campus.
Yes.
So I want to also chip in this. I think from their point of view, they have been programmed, right? They have been programmed that they should come up with the beautiful class ever. So anything aside, anything that's not contributing to the class that they want to get, that's the first class, the prestigious class, doesn't get their attention.
Oh, okay. Well, I think the school is at fault here too, because even at matriculation, normally lectures talk about you focusing on academic work. Meanwhile, even the industry, they don't expect only academic work from you, soft skills, and for you to get all this experience and exposure is through all the program that we are talking about.
I agree with you on some points. But at some point, I don't agree with you. You made mention of matriculation, right? So you
Yes.
see, even during matriculation, this the school system allows some of the associations to, come on board and tell students that, oh, we are this association, we are there. So, and also, in as much as they are building our academics, they are also trying to give us opportunities to go for programs. They organize programs together with the
Okay.
SRC. The school will be organizing the programs. I think it all boils down to the mindsets that the students are having before they even enter campus. So just as Eric
Okay.
said, they are concentrating on the grades and the class and everything. So it's like on their mind, it's all about the class. Everything aside the academics, they've shut that down. That door is not open. But instead, I think that is why we say a university is a universal world
Yes.
or a universal setting. So in as much as you are concentrating on your academics, you should also give yourself the chance to
Exactly.
explore,
Exactly.
because you might
Yes.
not know. That is where you'll be getting your career aspirations from. That is where you'll be getting your inspirations and all the other aspects. And students, we don't like to solve problems. In his earlier submission, he made mention that you should be intentional. Every
Yes.
problem is an opportunity,
Yes.
because the moment you see that students are complaining about this, and that, maybe you have a little idea about what they are trying to say. So you as a student, you grab that opportunity, research about that
Yes.
problem. Even if you have a little knowledge, you build upon it. Who knows? It could be your side hustle
Breakthrough.
or your
Yes. Your
breakthrough.
Yeah, I
breakthrough.
You
think I
get it?
have an example. So
Okay.
I hope you have seen me selling a table.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I've
So
seen
that
this.
table, a friend bought it. My roomie bought it. And I was like, oh, this table is very nice. I would like to buy some. So I bought some. And
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, okay, because this table is very helpful, that means if I really like it, then it's
Students too
probably
will
Yeah.
like
that
it.
almost every student wants to use it.
Yeah.
So I started taking picture of it, started making video, making noise of it, and I posted it on my stats. And now I have so like 50, 60, 70
Wonderful.
words of table. So I think the intentionality is very key here.
Very keen.
And one thing I also want to suggest is that, you know, I've lived in a realm of I want to get a job and other stuff, because one time, let me just do a calculation here, because I've been doing a little bit of maybe like I've been doing practical entrepreneurship. I've
Yeah.
seen something. I've realized that if I'm an entrepreneur, a month, maybe 1 month, I can get like 100 cities. That's the whole month. It depends on
Yes.
like how I'm marketing myself, like how I'm doing the business.
Mm.
Another month, I can get like maybe 400 cities.
Oh, okay.
Someone who is employed has a cap on the pay. So if you're employed, you'll be like, okay, you every month we are giving you 5,000.
Whether you work hard
The
or
reason
whether
why
you work the same.
the reason why entrepreneur is for everyone is that entrepreneur, you don't have a cap on your, okay, so this month I can sell and make profits of 10,000 Ghana cedi.
Okay.
Depending on, it's more like you are in control.
Yes.
You are in control of the business. So no, it's not someone who is telling you that every month you should get this. That's what job is.
And the job
So
is.
always I tell students that, or anyone I come across, that you can't be rich with just a salary.
I agree with you.
Sure. So we have to recondition ourselves. That's why we are making content like this. That regardless of what you do, you have to do something outside. If you are being paid even 10,000 Ghana cedi, 10,000 Ghana cedi is someone's daily profits.
Yeah.
Yes, somewhere.
Someone is getting 1 million Ghana cedi daily, and
But you know one problem with this? I agree with you that you can have your side hustle or whatever, but someone will be like, okay, my like what I'm passionate about is probably being an accountant, and I cannot like create my own accounting firm, so I have to work under someone, and that is my passion. I'm living my dream. So why should I leave my passion and then go and pursue something just for the money?
okay. So I think this is very critical point. The thing is, uh, what we all need freedom.
Yeah.
We all
Yes.
want to be free. And one thing I've seen about freedom is that if if you are not financially free, totally you don't have freedom.
Yes.
So you are saying that you want to, maybe you can start an accounting firm. That's true. You can learn. You are not saying getting a job is not
Yeah.
good. That's not what you are trying to say.
Yes.
What you are trying to say is that you get a job. That maybe the money that is coming to you, don't think that that money will make you maybe the wealth that you want to make. So take that money, use it to plan somewhere. And after planting that money for a longer time, you can choose not to work again. One thing I realized that if someone is financially free, the person can stop working and he can live till he dies.
Yes, I agree with you on that. But then I'm trying to be in like the mindset of students.
Sure.
Some will be like, even talking about those work adults, some that are rich. It's not like only entrepreneurs that are rich here.
Yeah.
Some will work, and the person will be like, by 20 years time, I'll be the CEO of some of my that company.
I understand your point. Like, you are building a very strong point. That is how it should be. Like, there are some people who can start entrepreneurship right after school, but the others they have to work under someone, gain experience, the networking and all that. That's also there. But we want us to broaden our scope and our mind, that
Yes.
even if that is where we want to be, there are many opportunities that are hidden within ourselves
That we haven't explored.
that we haven't explored yet. So as students, there are many opportunities on campus. Not necessarily you having to be the CEO, you having to be this, you having just explore and look at the petty opportunities that are around our students.
Yeah,
we even have free peer tutoring is an opportunity.
Yes, for
You don't know, maybe you gain connection from the person that you are teaching. You get
Yes.
it. Aside peer tutoring, you can work as a freelancer. We even have remote jobs around.
Exactly.
Yes.
These are all opportunities that if you're on campus, it helps you learn more, because that is when you have the capacity to sit, learn.
Time,
Yes, you have the time. So as a student, there are many opportunities.
I just need to ask you a question on that. In your earlier submission, you talk about mindset, that the students' mindset and their perspective, and that is why they limit themselves to only one particular, probably the academic work. So how can they change their mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset so that they can explore unlimited opportunities on campus?
So one is for you to free yourself.
Okay.
You have to free yourself. You don't have to be rigid. You get it. One is a step at a time, one step at a time. You can't just wake up and then move to another setting unless you take a step. The first step is to free yourself and study the environment. You get it. The environment in which you are. You need to free yourself. You study the environment. Definitely, if you are able to study the environment, you know where you are and the opportunities that are available. For instance, I'm reading Bachelor of Commerce in Finance. What are the opportunities in my field? What are we even supposed to do? So I looked at this and I saw that, and though I'm not there yet, maybe I don't have this entrepreneurial skills or any entrepreneurship idea in my mind, but how can I make an impact with my the field that I'm studying or the program that I'm reading? I got to find out that financial literacy is key. And not everyone, like I can boldly say that even the people reading Bachelor of Commerce Finance in my class,
They're not
financially literate. You get it? So when I found that problem, I saw it as an opportunity in my field. Then I can take that upon myself and then try as much as possible to preach out financial literacy to all people so that they know that regardless of your background, financial literacy is not just designated for business students, because even the business students, we are lacking. That is an opportunity that I got. That is a problem that I saw, an opportunity that I took. And it's helping me go in places that I never thought I could go. So these are some of the opportunities that are around that students do not actually put their mind to. Home economics students, we are doing food and nutrition. We are not necessarily say go and have say how should I put it? Gather people and talk to them about this, or be having tents, or just even on your start, there are opportunities. You can share tips, nutrition tips as an opportunity.
cooking something.
Cooking something, you've been cooking. You are complaining you don't have money, you don't have capital, you don't have everything, but you've been learning how to cook and the rest. Why don't you create just a small content, even on your start? Who knows, your friends.
Right in the digital world, everything is social
Yes,
media.
there are a
So
lot
it's
of
very easy
opportunities.
for you to
Social
market.
media is an opportunity for us to explore, for us to grow, for us to
Yes.
develop ourselves. So these are the opportunities that as students we must take into consideration and appreciate it.
I want to also add this: reading and following the right people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reading is a key. Reading is not like if you are not reading, and reading too, you have to sort what you read. It's not anything that you read for to feed the mind. The mind is like when you are gymming for your health. The
Yes. To
mind
build
too,
your muscles.
exactly, muscles.
Yes.
But if you want to get any in-depth knowledge about everything about life, then you have to feed the mind with the right information. So feeding the mind with books on finance, personal development, and all these stuff, critical thinking will really help you to see the positives. And one thing I've realized that it's more like we have to look into our environment very carefully.
Yeah.
One thing I've realized that when someone opens boutique shop and he have the place very clean and very spectacular, people are afraid to go there.
Because they think high price.
Yes.
Yes.
So that one, if you are maybe a guy, you'll be like, oh, I want to get a nice boutique and other stuff. You really know that the people, when they know that this boutique is very nice, like it's very costly. So you have to understand the people and the target market.
Yeah.
So someone will be like, the watch and I don't find say you be and no yeah, for then who say the watch
It's too
is
expensive. Yeah, I understand.
so
you.
so it's more like we should be intentional. In Zambia, now you find opportunity on campus, say, for Pewachi. Bit matter up watch and Cassette. Just because I'm a graduate, I did food and nutrition, so I have to be
A
maybe
dietitian or a, or a nutritionist.
No.
go and sell the wachi because the wachi woman, the money that he's getting every week is more than the most
Those
of the
those professionals,
Yeah.
yes,
fee.
I
The
agree.
opportunities
And they
in
don't have
all
a
our
cap.
fields.
They don't
Yeah.
have a cap on. If I have one wachi joint and I'm making 1,000 Ghana cedi every week, and I decided to have 10 wachi joints, do the
means-
calculation.
You've increased your amount
Yeah.
to almost like
You can
Yes.
into entrepreneurship or finding business or doing business is elastic. Like you can scale it, but you can't divide yourself into 10 that you want to be
Yeah.
a software engineer, you want to be and collect pay from different people. But I think that is what I want to add to that. So
Okay.
maybe you can wrap up and
Yeah. Yeah.
so.
hope you have shared
I want
something.
us to like share maybe certain business opportunities that students can engage in, and in case they want to explore any other opportunities to how they can do that. Then we end our today's session.
Okay, so business opportunity, the easier one is find a product and sell it. The product, before you find it, today is the trick that I do. I do my research, go online, go and look at some stuff. I'll go and get a video of it. Then I post it on my stats. I don't have the product. So when I post it on my stats now, I just want to see people who really need the thing. So we go to the extent that someone will even give me money that Ali, me person me chase cannot talk so that a thing come out, you give it to me. That one me first be I'm just if it's out of stock, give me next week. By next week, you'll be back. So the thing is, find a problem and solve it. Find a product and
sell it.
but before you sell it now, I always say create the market before you produce.
We produce. Okay.
Create the market before you produce, because most of the times, even in you have to make the market before you go and produce. And for the service people to use online, maybe a person offer service, a person chunk of what's any video editing, a person chunk of financial literacy. Basically, I'm branding onto the sense say, of be bookie for the section. Be bookie say okay, patron person me maybe a financial literacy, person chunk in business and that. A time will come be like I'll be hosting entrepreneurship seminar just because I have the skill now. I think we have for the service people, maybe I'm person software, you can package yourself and start making flyer about your maybe 3-day boot camp, 1-day boot camp, and people join.
Join it. Okay.
Man, what about you?
Yes, he's like you said everything.
No,
Yes,
no,
but the one thing I would say is whenever you get an opportunity, you have to digitize it. Yes,
Exactly.
because most of the time people are on social media, and that is where you're able to gain your customers. So any opportunity that you get, make sure that you digitize it so that you can get larger customer base.
Wow, that's great. I think that's very insightful.
So, in summary, I also say that the people who really rise up are the people who don't quit learning, and the people who are always ready to learn. And so, in as much as you are on campus to read your medicine, to read your pharmacy, to read your accounting, to read your IT, make sure that you make use of the opportunities that are around you as a student. Because once you're a student, it's like you have a full 4 year for you to explore.
Yeah.
Don't come to the school and leave with just a degree.
A degree.
You will look back and you'll be like, oh, I never
I'm
knew.
not cutting you off, but I
Alright.
really like the place that you said the full 4 years.
Yes.
Full, like 4 years.
Please continue.
Someone will
Yeah.
just come and
I
focus
just
on
realized that I'll
academic work.
spend a full 4 years.
Yes,
And I'm not
yes.
seeing any.
And so you need to.
And even at the end, before you end, at the end, some will not even see the relevance of the program that they did.
Yes.
Yes.
They'll be like, I made a mistake coming here. I'm not seeing top and all that. But you know, education is a key to success. But the knowledge determines where you will be.
Yes.
So you just need to free yourself, like I said, know the environment that you are in. Because it's a university, you should know that it's universal. There are many opportunities, numerous opportunities that are around for you as a student. So you learn, connect with the right people. We have a lot of people around to help us. We have our lecturers, we have our facilitators, we have our course mates, our program mates. Everyone is capable of helping you. You might not know. The best advice may come from the person you never expected. So just try to connect, make use of the opportunities that are around, and please make sure that you engage yourself in workshops and seminars, because that is where the industry key players come around, share the opportunities, how they got there, and how you can also connect with them and know what to do as a student. So thank you very much for enjoying our session today, and we know that this is not the end. We are going to also have another session where we delve really into the opportunities that are around, listing them for other students and our colleagues to also gain from it. So guys, do you have anything to say before we go?
So let me touch this. So I realize that the courses that we are doing on campus, I don't want to say that some of them are not relevant. But when you look at the job market, like it's more like most of the courses we have to remove them. Even AI can do. I can testify that AI can do almost 20 program that we are doing. So I just feel like what I would tell every student is that don't be fixated on that certificate, because it's definitely that the people that we are coming out of from the university and looking at the existing job, like most of us won't get a job. That one we have to make it clear.
Yes.
So we have to develop our mind that regardless of what I do, if I did I did any course sociology, I can sell wachi.
You love wachipa, you will say.
If I did sociology,
I can sell banku.
You should calm down.
Okay, yes, you can sell banku.
Let's come down to that level, no? Because the thing is, don't we because of course our course or trying so many
Ejuma related to that.
School nearly by say to open your brain, so go and solve problem for money. That's what I would say.
Okay, that's very nice. So I'll also end by saying this: you need to be a problem solver so that you can gain or explore a lot of opportunities. Don't have a fixed mindset. Always have the mindset of learning. Learn and learn and learn so that you can explore more for better opportunities.
And so our lovely audience, thank you very much for your time. We will meet here same time next week. Bye-bye.
See you next week.
I hope you
37 minutes. 37